as a parent, I'm concerned.
A 13-year-old and her 3-year-old sister are recovering after a drive-by shooting into their home in Flint. We first told you about this shooting on Monday. It happened early that morning, just after midnight on Avenue A.
In continuing coverage, we're now hearing from the chief of police, who says the amount of children being shot in Flint is alarming and it needs to stop. Our Alyssa Irwin joining us now in the studio. And Alyssa, are there any suspects in this case at the moment?
Well, Matt and Angie, according to Chief Terence Green, no one is in custody and they are pleading with the public for information. The family says the two sisters that were shot are 13-year-old Deshia Robinson Crow and 3-year-old Denila Robinson. Chief Green says the girls were not the intended targets.
It saddens me more to hear about a young child that's asleep in their bed and struck by gunfire, and they're not the intended target.
I spoke on the phone with the family of the girls, who tell me they just moved into this house 3 weeks ago, blindsided by what transpired with no answers.
The house was targeted, but we don't know who the actual target was of this incident.
This crime adds to the growing number of juveniles getting shot.
This is occurring quite frequently now. It's very frustrating.
ABC 12 reported on June 25th, a 17-year-old's life was taken, leaving another 17-year-old injured. A suspect is in custody and has been charged. The next day, a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old were both killed. The investigation continues into what police call gang-related violence. On July 16th, a 12-year-old was shot dead. Chief Green says it was also related to the two previous shootings. As for Monday's shooting that sent the girls to the hospital, he says they're not sure if it's connected to the previous incidents, as it's too early in the investigation to know. No matter what, it's a sad situation that is raising alarm.
The only answer is community members that have knowledge of these incidents step up.
Chief Green says his investigators are working all leads to help bring the families justice.
We're going to put an end to it, and those are responsible, no matter who they are, they will be held responsible, and we will get these victims justice.
I spoke with the mother and the grandmother of the two sisters after this tragic crime. Coming up at 6, they are heartbroken about the crime and hope for some answers. Here in the studio, Alyssa Irwin with ABC 12 News.